There's an aspect to what we do which, at the end of the day, if it wasn't satisfying from a kind of emotional perspective, it wouldn't be worth doing. There are 70 people who are crack planners and urban designers, and that's all we do. Make better cities, make better communities, whether that's a physical aspect or a social aspect or the economic aspect of what makes cities tick. We're there to make change. We do a lot of public sector work, and we're finding more and more cities and communities are speaking the same language that we speak, are really interested in affecting change in a realistic way. And gentrification is one of the forces of change. Whether it's in Toronto or in Los Angeles or in Singapore, there are people that are being forced out of downtown by virtue of the cost of housing. And in the long term, are going to make it very difficult for those cities to continue in a sustainable way, because they will have the us and the them. Part of what we do is we try to find tools that can ensure that even if a community is being gentrified, that members of the community can not feel threatened. So for example, for Alexandra Park, this project here, there's an existing community that's lived in affordable housing or social housing for generations, and it was being threatened by gentrification. The revitalization that we're doing is to completely rebuild using the profits from market development of parcels within that project to fund or cross-fund the rebuilding of all the social housing. And as part of that, not only to rebuild the social housing, but to add more forms of affordability and completely integrate it into the cities. What makes this worth doing is that at the end of the day, you deal with neighborhood groups, even developers, who come back a few years later and are just really thrilled with how transformative a plan that you've developed has been. The challenge that I face is that it takes 5 to 10 to 20 years for things to happen, but it's lovely to be able to walk through a neighborhood or walk through a park that we've played a role in transforming, and to see how positive that transformation has been.